text, just John 14, verse 12. The one who believes in me will also do the work that I do. In fact, will do greater works than these. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Practice, as I have suggested, is how we become who we are. Love what we love and do what we do. And I have two stories in me about practice. One is a story about my mother. No, it's not Mother's Day, but it's close enough. My mother would always say, at particular moments, what you are at 5, you will do at 10. What you are at 5, you will be at 10 and 15 and 25 and so on. And then she'd get a very purposeful look on her face, and she would say, unless you choose to do something different. My mother never spanked us. She just gave us meaningful looks. Very meaningful looks. And the second story, and when I say it's in me, it's a story that's been in my life as long as I can remember these stories. The second is about my father. A story he would tell about his own mother, Bertha Estes Mitchell, who was a card-carrying member of the American Christian Temperance Union and what we have come to call a really stiff-necked Baptist woman, missionary woman. And she said to my father, who was the eldest of 3 boys, one day she said, Henry, fix the washing machine. He was about 12. And in those days, the washing machine was a round thing that did this, and it also had, who remembers this, had rollers that you could dry the clothes through. Well, you didn't dry them, you wrung them through that. Wasn't working. 4 little boys who came within 36 months of each other. She needed that washing machine. Henry, fix the washing machine. And he did. He doesn't know how he did it, but she believed he could. And he did. I'll come back to those stories perhaps in just a second, but right now what I want to suggest is that practice is how we become who we are, love what we love, and do what we do in some form or fashion. What practice cannot do is make us what we are not. It can't make us what we are not able to do or be. Case in point, when I was a child, everyone in my family, including my younger brother, was taller than I, and it troubled me. Plus, my very best girlfriend was 5'10" in the 5th grade, and I wasn't. And so I took to practicing walking as though I had long legs. I'm not going to do that for you now. Picture it, though. I'm about this big, and I'm practicing. I think I could have, it was something from the Ministry of Silly Walks. Anyway, what was clear after a certain point was that that was not going to help. Practicing that was not going to help me have long legs. Practice will not alter the constraints that are built in. And they can be built in a lot of different ways. Built in physically, built in emotionally, built in the way your brain is wired. You can practice. It cannot alter those things. However, practice can make you as good as it is possible for you to be. It can make you do as well as it's possible for you to do, which is why we practice. We want to be good as is possible in this form, in this person. Congregations, I think, are the same way. We want to do as much as we can with what we have now as it is needed. And practice can get us there. Another way to say it is something I think I've been saying all of the months I've been here, is practice can help us to become all we are capable of being. All that we are meant to be in the way that the British mean that, what we are meant to be, what we're made for. And sometimes, of course, I talk about that as vocation. What it is possible with who we are to do what we can, what it is possible with what is you and yours to do what you can, what is possible for you if you believe, that is important. But I want to notice one thing. I'll refer back to my mother's story. You'll keep doing the same thing, perhaps even hoping for different results, until you choose to do something different, to change the dance step just a little. And as we did on the day with those little kaleidoscopes, it doesn't take a lot of shift. But one shift is required, and that is a shift from a focus on getting better to becoming. A shift of focus from what I'm getting better to becoming everything we can be. And it's kind of a moving target, isn't it? It's iterative. We don't really know. Mystery. We're not going to know yet what we can fully become or do. And I will confess that these days, what I practice is loving people that I think are evil and wanting not to do violence to them. And I have to practice because those emotions do keep coming. And yet Jesus says to these disciples that, by the way, he's about to leave on their own with only the lessons they've learned together. He says to them, if you will do the works I have done, you can do this, and you may actually do it better. I don't know that I've ever seen this before, but what's stunning about this text is Jesus believes we can. Jesus believes we can. Grandma Mitchell believed my father could fix that washing machine. And he believed her. And he did. That's the good news. That is the very good news. And that is why we come to the practice table. To remember and to believe. I share one thing in closing. Another favorite song. Definitely in the top 3. If anyone asks you at my funeral, what do I want sung, this is it. But certainly one of the top 3. Ginny knows. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Hold o'er my being absolute sway. Fill with thy spirit till all shall see Christ only, always living in me. If you know the first verse, sing it with me. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Thou art the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make me after thy will, while I am waiting, yielded and still. Another song that is in me. Hold on my being absolute sway. Fill with your spirit till all shall see Christ only, always, living in me. So, come to the practice table.